S.A.T.K.O from S.A.T.K.O Taekwondo Fight Back. And I'd like to share with you one of my favorite sparring techniques that I've had a lot of success with. Okay, so the first thing I like to talk about is when we're sparring, we're either in an open stance or we're in a closed stance, okay? Open stance means that this gentleman here is facing the same way I am. So we could be squared off against each other, but our torsos are still facing the same direction, okay? That's an open stance. Closed stance is when I'm opposite. My opponent is facing this way, my torso is facing this way, even though we're squared up. So for competition sparring, I like to throw a rear leg roundhouse kick, but a rear leg roundhouse kick is kind of hard to score with from an open stance, unless you're lightning fast. Because it's coming, your opponent can see it because it's coming from the back, and your opponent a lot of times has time to cover up. And more importantly, your opponent has time to jam you up in the middle of it, knock you off balance, and then counter, okay? So I like to fire off my back leg roundhouse kick from a closed stance. And I like to do it with a setup of a simple jab, which is straight out, straight back, and then follow it up with a reverse punch, and then fire my roundhouse kick up at the head, okay? So now, this bag doesn't move, okay? So you notice I had to kind of take a step back to do that roundhouse kick. I'm assuming that I'm attacking, and as I come in and I throw my punches, that my opponent is covering up, and hopefully I'm making him retreat, okay? And if he retreats enough, he's going to put himself in perfect range to catch this back leg roundhouse kick to the back of his head. So it's got to be timing. And you got to check your distance if you're going to do this technique, okay? So slow motion, it would kind of look like this. Jab, reverse punch, I'm going to step back because this guy doesn't move. And then roundhouse kick right to the back of the head, okay? Now if you're in a point tournament, make sure you throw this with control. Because if you knock somebody out with this thing, you're going to end up getting disqualified for excessive contact. If you do that in a lot of tournaments, people aren't going to let you compete in their tournaments anymore. If you're fighting full contact, by all means, light this thing off, because you can make a lot of power with this kick, right? Okay, so again, let's go through it one more time. We're in a closed stance, meaning that we're facing different directions. I'm going to throw a jab, reverse punch, and then back leg, roundhouse kick, okay? So at speed, it will kind of look like this. Okay, so that's one of my favorite techniques. For scoring points in tournaments, it's easy. There's not a lot of moving parts. I don't have to spin, jump up and down or anything. I'm just throwing 2 punches and a kick. So I'm throwing a kick to the backside. The reason I do that is because my opponent doesn't have hands on his back. So it's not as easy for him to block that. Okay, so thanks for joining me. I'll come back with more of my favorite techniques for scoring points in competition. Again, this is Master S.A.T.K.O Taekwondo Fight Back. Subscribe to our channel on YouTube, please. Thank you.